Dear students, a warm welcome on behalf of online digital classes Narayana IIT Academy, India. Now let us have a look on JEE Main 2020 September 2nd morning shift mathematics question paper. The questions that I am going to discuss here are purely based on the memory of the students. So there might be errors in the questions given here or even in the options also. Anyhow, very soon we are going to come up with the exact questions and solutions. Now let us have the look on the questions. You see, the question is, if the line 3x plus 4y is equal to k touches the circle x square plus y square minus 2x minus 4y plus 4 equal to 0, then the value of k can be. You see, this is a circle given whose center is 1, 2 and the radius of the circle is, by the formula, g square plus f square minus c 1 square plus 2 square minus 4, which is equal to 1. This is the radius. Now, if any line touches a circle, the condition is perpendicular distance from center onto the line is going to be equal to radius. Now, if you just apply perpendicular distance from 1, 2 onto the line 3x plus 4y is equal to k, you are going to get, apply the perpendicular distance 1, 2, that is 3 plus 8 minus k by root of 3 square plus 4 square is 5 is equal to radius 1, which is, friends, modulus of 11 minus k by 5 is equal to 1. So, in the given options, of course, since it is modulus related equation, there are two possibilities. Clearly you see 16 satisfies the equation. So, 16 is the answer, right? Then let us go to the next question. Yeah. If ABC are the arithmetic means between two numbers such that a plus b plus c is 15 and PQR are the harmonic means between the same numbers such that 1 by p plus 1 by q plus 1 by r is 5 by 3, then the numbers are. You see, let the numbers be x and y. The three arithmetic means given are a, B, C. That means these 5 numbers will be in AP. Right? So friends, x plus y will be equal to a plus c will be equal to 2b. He has given a plus b plus c is equal to 15. As a plus c is 2b, 3b is equal to 15, b is equal to 5. Friends, if b is equal to 5, a plus c is 10, as well x plus y is also 10. So, since x plus y is 10, you just check in the options, there is one and only one option which satisfies this 9, 1. I no need to go with the further data. So, the option is fourth option. That's all. Then, let us go to the next question. Yes. The sum of 3 consecutive positive terms of a GP is S and their product is 27. Then the minimum value of S is. Suppose friends, let the 3 positive numbers be A, B, C, which are in GP. So, since they are positive, I want to apply AM greater than or equal to GM. So, AM means A plus B plus C by 3 greater than or equal to cubed root of A, B, C. In the problem, sum is given as S by 3 greater than or equal to, product is given as 27 cube root of 27 which is 3. So, S is greater than or equal to 3 into 3, 9, and hence friends, S has minimum value 9. That's all, a simple question. Then, let us see the next question. You see friends, the equation 6x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0 has roots alpha comma beta, and Sn is given like alpha power n plus beta power n. Then select the correct option. You see, by Newton's method, when Sn is given, you see 6x, the equation is 6x square plus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. By Newton's method, you can write 6s6 plus 5s5 minus 2s4 is equal to 0, which is nothing but option 1. A direct method, direct question, that's all. Next, then the next question, you see, limit extends to 1, x plus x square plus x cube plus and so on, x power n minus n by x minus 1 is given as 820. When you put extends to 1, you will get 0 by 0. So, let us adopt L'Hospital's rule here. Limit extends to 1, derivative of the numerator 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus and so on, n into x power n minus 1 minus 0 by 1. Put extends to 1, this becomes 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on n, which is n into n plus 1 by 2 is the limit. This is given as 820. So, n into n plus 1 is going to be 820 into 2. You see, it is going to be 40 into 41. This is 40 into 41, perfectly fits. You see, so n is going to be 40. From this we have to find n is going to be 40. That's all. Right? Then, dear students, let us go to the next question. Yeah. Here, A is a set of all natural numbers 1 to 17. That means A is having 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on 17. This is the set. And B is, suppose if I take these entries as xi, he considered A xi plus B where A is positive. That means each entry is multiplied by A then added by B. And given that the variance of the set B is 216. Friends, you know, when n numbers are given in AP, standard deviation is D into root of n square minus 1 by 12. This is the formula when n numbers are in AP. D into n square minus 1 by 12. So, the variance here D is 1, n is 17. So, the variance which is standard deviation square is n square minus 1 by 12. So, standard deviation is given as, variance is given as 216 is equal to, you see, variance of the set B is 216, he has given, n is equal to 17. Okay, here friends, A xi plus B is the data. First you try to find the variance of first data. I am finding 17 entries are there. I mean to say, rather this 216, you first find the variance of first set. For this set xi, variance is equal to, you see, this is n square minus 1 by 12. That is 17 square minus 1 by 12, that is 288 by 12, that is 72 by 3, that is 24. Now, if for xi variance is 24, axi plus b will have variance. Each entry is multiplied by a. So, a square into the variance 24 will be the variance of this data, which is given as 216. So, a square is 9 and hence a must be plus or minus 3, but given a is positive, so a is equal to 3, a value is obtained. Then next we want b, the mean of this data. Since these are in AP, the mean of this data is first number plus last number by 2, 9 is the mean of this data. For this data, mean is equal to 9. So if axi plus b is taken, what is the mean? So, a into new mean 9 plus b is given as, he has given as 17. A is already known 9, see 3, 27 plus b, so b is going to be minus 10. So, you know a as well as b, he is asking to find us a plus b, which is minus 7. This is the answer. That's it. A simple question. Next. The next question, you see a complex number z minus alpha by z plus alpha is given as purely imaginary and mod z is 82. Find mod alpha. Friends, if a number z is purely imaginary, z plus z bar is equal to 0. That is the thing. If a complex number is purely imaginary, z plus z bar equal to 0. So, given this is purely imaginary, this plus z minus alpha by z plus alpha whole bar is equal to 0. So, by conjugate properties, z plus alpha by z minus alpha by z plus alpha plus z bar minus alpha bar. He didn't mention that alpha is a real number. So, alpha is also a complex number. Minus z bar plus alpha bar is equal to 0. You just multiply, z bar will become mod z square, alpha bar will become mod alpha square. If you just simplify, you will get that mod z square is equal to mod alpha square. So, modulus is anyhow positive, mod z square is z is 82, so mod alpha must also be 82. That's all. So, the answer is this option. Then, the next question, this one. You see, it is like 1 plus sin theta plus I cos theta by 1 plus sin theta minus I cos theta. Suppose you take 2 pi by 9 as some theta, so that we can reduce the labor of writing 2 pi by 9 every time. So, this is like 1 plus sin theta plus I cos theta by 1 plus sin theta minus I cos theta. So, I consider this, cube is there, first let us consider this, 1 plus sin theta you can write 1 plus cos of pi by 2 minus theta plus I into sin of pi by 2 minus theta by 1 plus cos of pi by 2 minus theta plus I into, of course, minus I into sin of pi by 2 minus theta. So, now you see 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2. This is I 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So, for in brief I write 2 cos square theta by 2 plus I 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 by this is 2 cos square theta by 2 minus I 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. You can take 2c common, so that you are going to get c plus is by c minus is, where theta is half of this, pi by 4 minus theta by 2. Friends, this is C plus IS, because C plus IS I can multiply with C plus IS, this becomes cos square theta plus sin square theta 1 whole square. So this is going to be C plus IS whole square is left. Now already cube is there, so this becomes C means cos of theta by 2, which is pi by 4 minus theta by 2 plus I into sin of pi by 4 minus theta by 2 whole square is there. Then cube is also there to the problem, will become 6. By De Moivre's theorem, this becomes cos of 6 theta, that is 6 pi by 4, that is 2 pi by 3 minus, this is going to be, I mean to say 6 means 3 theta plus I sin of the same angle you are going to get 2 pi by 3 minus 3 theta, where theta is 2 pi by 9. If you substitute this, you know how to compute, you are going to get the first option. That's all. Just a simplification related to trigonometry here is given. A simple question. Then let us go to the next question. You see, this one, the sum of the series x plus y plus x square plus xy plus y square, and this is given. You can observe that this infinite series, so each term you multiply and divide with x minus y. If you write 1 by x minus y, this becomes x square minus y square, and this becomes x cube minus y cube, and this becomes x power 4 minus y power 4 plus and so on infinite terms. So 1 by x minus y into, you separate x square, x cube, x power 4 and so on infinite terms, minus y square plus y cube plus y power 4 and so on infinite terms, which is 1 by x minus y into, this is, he might have given in the problem mod x less than 1. So infinite GP a by 1 minus r minus a by 1 minus r. This is the thing. Now you just simplify, you are going to get x square minus x square y minus y square plus xy square by, here x minus y is there, and 1 minus x into 1 minus y. Now you can take x minus y into x plus y here, this term. If in these two terms, if you take minus xy common, x minus y gets cancelled, you are going to get x plus y minus xy. If x and y are different, this is going to be 1 minus x into 1 minus y, which is going to be the first option. That's all. It is just application of infinite GP. Then let us go to the next question. If p of x is a polynomial of degree 3, which has maximum at 8, maximum value 8 at x is equal to 1 and 6 at x is equal to 2, find p of 0. Friends, since p of x, the polynomial, cubic polynomial, having maximum at 1 and minimum at 2, let us consider p dash x is equal to some lambda into, you see, x minus 1 into x minus 2 we can take. So this is going to be 0 at 1 and 2 we can take, whose derivative p dash x. So this is going to be lambda into x square minus 3x plus 2. Now from this, p of x can be taken as, just integrate lambda into x cube by 3 minus 3x square by 2 plus 2x plus c. This is p of x. To find lambda and c, the value of polynomial at x is equal to 1 is equal to 8. That is, p of 1 is equal to 8 and at x is equal to 2, P of 2 is equal to 6. If you substitute, you will get two values in two linear equations in lambda and c. You can solve, you will get lambda value, c value. After that, we want P of 0. P of 0 is nothing but c value. C value you are going to get as minus 2. Minus 2. So, simply we can close this problem in this way. Then, next problem. You see, a plane passes through 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 1 and parallel to the line 2x is equal to 3y is equal to z and z is equal to 1. Then the plane also passes through. Right, you see friends, suppose the required plane is ax plus by plus cz plus say d equal to 0, or else you can take like in three variables you can prepare say x plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0, because we can divide with a, three parameters are there. Since it passes through 2, 1, 2, you will get one linear equation in ABC like 2 plus b plus 2c plus d is equal to 0. And it also passes through 1, 2, 1. So, you will get another equation. This is 1 means 1 plus 2 means 2b plus c plus d is equal to 0. So, three variables, you got two equations. Now, the plane is parallel to this line. What is this line? You see, you arrange the line like x by 3 is equal to y by 2, which is equal to z is equal to 1 means z minus 1 by 0 you can write. So, the same line equation can be arranged like this, whose line DRs are 3, 2, 0. Now, our plane is parallel to the line in the sense, plane normal DRs will be perpendicular, follow perpendicular condition with the line. Plane normal DRs are 1, B, C. This DRs, the line DRs are going to be 3, 2, 0. These two will be perpendicular. So, the condition is 3 plus 2b is going to be equal to 0. From this you will get b. Once you get b, if you substitute here, you will get two equations c and d. You will get c value, d value. So, you can find the plane equation. Now, you just check which point is going to pass through that plane. So, the plane is going to pass through number 3. That's all. Just apply the conditions, you are going to get three equations in three variables, solve them, you can find the plane equation, then just verify through which point the plane is passing through. That's all. Then next question. You see, the area enclosed by the region mod x by 2 plus mod y by 3 greater than or equal to 1 and the ellipse x square by 1 plus y square by 9 less than or equal to 1, elliptical region. You see, if you take x axis, y axis, this is an ellipse where it cuts x axis at minus 2 and 2, y axis at 3 and minus 3. You see, this is the ellipse given. Of course, interior region of the ellipse is the condition satisfied by the second equation. Whereas first one, mod x by 2 plus mod y by 3 means when both are positive, it represents a line with a x-intercept 2 and y-intercept 3. This is the one. And greater than or equal to 1 means not this side, this will be away from origin because 0, 0 does not satisfy. This is the region. In the same way, if you take x negative, y positive, x negative, y negative, x positive, y negative, you are going to get this region, and exterior of this region means this is the area of the region he is talking about, friends. So, the area of the ellipse is pi AB. So, pi into this is 2, this is 3. 12 pi is 6 pi is the area of the ellipse minus 4 times area of this triangle half into base is 2, height is 3, which is 6 pi minus 12. 6 pi minus 12. This is the answer. That's it. Then, next one. The letters of the word mother are written in all possible order and these words are written in dictionary form. That means they are arranged in dictionary order, and find the position of the word mother. That means rank of the word mother indirectly. So if you take the word mother, so first of all the letters are dissimilar. So in alphabetical order, first letter is E, then H, then M, then O, then R, T. These are the 6 letters given. 3, 6. So the number of letters which start with E, if the first letter is E, there will be 5 more left, 5 factorial words would be. We have to cross all these words which start with E. Then H, there will be 5 factorial. Then starting with M, we don't take all, we require M. So cancel M, come to E. M-E. The words which start with M-E, if 2 are done, you will get 4 factorial. Then M-H. M-H also we don't require, 4 more places are there, so 4 factorial. Then M-O. M-O is required, so cancel this. M-O-E. Starting with M-O-E, there will be 3 factorial. Then M-O-H. M-O-H, there will be 3 factorial. Then M-O-R. Also we don't require 3 factorial. Then M-O-T, we require T and come to E. M-O-T-E, we don't require, so 2 factorial. M-O-T-H. H we require, so cancel, then come to E. E also we require, come to R. So these many words are just before mother. For mother also he is asking 1 rank, and hence it is 1. If we sum all these things, we are going to get 309. So this is the rank of the word mother. Right? Let us go to the next question. Yes, this question, solution of the equation sin inverse 6x plus sin inverse 6 root 3x is minus pi by 2 is the question given. We need to find x, right? It's very clear that if x is a positive quantity, the output is positive 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, we cannot get minus pi by 2. So definitely second option is not the answer. And first option is also not the answer because 1 by 12 is there. Now I just try with third option, minus 1 by 12, if I put sin inverse minus 1 by 2, which is minus pi by 6. When I put here sin inverse minus root 3 by 2, which is minus pi by 3, whose sum is minus pi by 2. This is the one. A simple technique, you can easily identify the answer to be third option. Or else you can just apply sin theta on both the sides, we can solve. But easily we can identify the answer. Then let us go to the next question. You see, the length of the perpendicular and foot of the perpendicular from the point 1 root 3 by 2 to the plane is given. 2x minus 2y plus 4z plus 5 equal to 0. So a plane equation is given, a point is given. So here you see in all the options perpendicular distance is the same. It is unnecessary to find the perpendicular distance. If you find the foot of the perpendicular, it is enough. What is the procedure to find the foot of the perpendicular? 1, 3 by 2, 2. This is the point given. If you want the foot of the perpendicular onto the plane, we have a short method. Let it be HKL. The procedure is H minus x1 by A means x coefficient 2 is equal to K minus y1 is 3 by 2 by B, that is y coefficient minus 2, is equal to L minus z coordinate 2 by here z coefficient 4 is equal to minus of, substitute the point in the plane equation which is 2, 3 by 2 into minus 2 is minus 3, then 2 into 4 is 8 plus 5 by a square plus b square plus c square, that is 4 plus 16. From this friends, h minus 1 by 2 is equal to k minus 3 by 2 by minus 2 is equal to L minus 2 by 4 is equal to, you just try to simplify, this is to be minus 1, 7 plus 5, 12, that is minus 12 by 24, which is minus 1 by 2. Then it is very easy to equate these two to find HKL. You are going to get the point to be root 6, this is 0, 5 by 2, 0. This can be done easily. Anyhow, if you want the perpendicular distance of that point to the foot of the perpendicular gives the answer. As all the options comprises the same, so we no need to compute the perpendicular distance. That's all. Then, you see, number of points of local maxima and minima of the function f of x is given. Minus 3 by 4, f of x is minus 3 by 4 x power 4 minus 8x cube minus 45 by 2 x square plus 105. This is the given function f of x, which is a polynomial whose graph is continuous. Just take f dash x, which is minus 3x cube minus 24x square minus 45x is going to be f dash x. You can take minus 3x out, you are going to get x square plus 8x plus 15, which is minus 3x into x plus 3 into x plus 5. So friends, you just take the number line, this will become 0 at minus 5, minus 3, 0. Now, by wavy curve method, when x is more than 0 positive, this is all positive minus 3. So, here negative, alternately positive, negative, positive. Since the derivative changes, here you will have extrema, here you will have extrema, here you will have extrema. There will be 3 points of local extrema and hence the number of such points is 3. That's all. Then, next, you see this question. This is a differential equation. You can easily write by variable separable method. You see, dy by 1 plus y, I am just rearranging the equation. You see, this differential equation is given such that y of 0 is 1 and y of pi is a. Find dy by dx at x is equal to pi is b, we have to find a and b. Friends, for that you just rearrange the differential equation. Dy by 1 plus y is equal to minus cos x by 1 plus sin x into dx. You just integrate on both sides. So, integral 1 by x means log of 1 plus y is equal to sin x derivative is cos x. So, minus log of 1 plus sin x plus even you take the integration constant as log c. So, you are going to get friends 1 plus y into 1 plus sin x is going to be c. To find c, the curve is passing through x 0 comma 1 because y of 0 is equal to 1. If you put x0 y1, you are going to get 2 into 1 is equal to c. You got c value is equal to 2. So, 1 c is equal to 2, it means the curve is 1 plus y is equal to 2 by 1 plus sin x. So, y is going to be minus 1, that is 1 minus sin x by 1 plus sin x. Now, you have the function y ready. You want dy by dx at x is equal to pi. Just take the derivative of this and put x is equal to pi, and y of pi is equal to a. Put x is equal to pi, sin pi is 0, a value is 1. You see, sin pi we are given, so when you put x is equal to pi, 2 minus 1, 1 is given, and then when x is equal to, that means a value is 1, then b value we want, dy by dx at x is equal to pi. Derivative of this is v, derivative of u is minus cos x minus u, that is 1 minus sin x, into derivative of v is cos x by 1 plus sin x whole square. This is going to be the derivative of dy by dx. Now you put x is equal to pi here, sin pi is 0, cos pi is minus 1, accordingly 1 into minus 1 is minus 1, that is again plus 1, that is 2 by 1, which is 2. So the answer is going to be 1 comma 2. That's all. So simply you solve the differential equation, you will get C. From that find y, then put y of 0 is 1, and you are going to get y of pi is a, means a value can be obtained. Similarly, b value can be obtained. Then evaluate the definite integral 0 to 2 modulus of mod x minus 1 minus x dx. You see, this is integral 0 to 2 modulus of x minus 1 with modulus minus x dx is given. Since this modulus definition changes at 1, break this definite integral at 1, integral 0 to 1, this is going to be modulus of x minus 1 with modulus minus x dx plus integral 1 to 2, the same function d of x. Now this is going to be, you just 0 to 1, x minus 1 is negative, so integral 0 to 1, this becomes 1 minus x minus x. This is 1 minus x with modulus dx plus integral 1 to 2, x minus 1 is positive quantity, x minus 1 minus x is minus 1 with modulus 1 dx. Now this is 1 minus 2x, which changes its derivative, its definition at 1 by 2. So break this integral 0 to 1 by 2 modulus of 1 minus 2x dx plus integral 1 by 2 to 1. Again this is going to be 1 minus 2x with modulus dx plus this is done, which is 2 minus 1 is 1. Now friends, this is going to become integral 0 to 1 by 2, 1 minus 2x, when it is taken between 1 to 2, this is going to be positive. So this is 1 minus 2x dx plus integral 1 by 2 to 1, this is going to be 2x minus 1 dx plus 1. This can easily be evaluated, where you are going to get the answer to be option D, which is 3 by 2. Just breaking the integral at some particular cases is the main point in the problem. Otherwise it is simple problem. Next, let us go to the next question. This one, the contrapositive of, if I reach the station on time, then I will get the train. The sentence is a conditional like P implies Q. The contrapositive of this is negation Q implies negation P. So if I reach the station is P, then I will reach the train is Q. So negation Q. If I will not get the train, then I don't reach the station on time. Option 2 is the right answer. Direct question. Then the next question is related to probability. You see, box 1 contains 30 cards 1 to 30 numbered and box 2 contains 20 cards numbered 31 to 50. Here 1 to 30, right? A box is selected at random and a card is drawn. The number on the card is non-prime, is given that it is non-prime, then the probability that it came from box 1, it is application of Bayes theorem. You see, the total probability is selecting from box 1 is 1 by 2. After selecting this, the number, the card that comes which is non-prime, 1 to 30, there will be 20 non-primes. So, 20 by 30 is the probability for coming from box A. Now, from box B, selection of box B probability is 1 by 2. After selecting box B, selecting a number which is non-prime, out of 31 to 50 there will be 5 primes, so non-primes will be 15, 15 by 20 is the probability for this. So, the total probability is this. The thing that is to be favor to me is from box 1, that is 1 by 2 into 20 by 30 by this. This is application of Bayes theorem, friends. Total probability of which I want this case. We can simply discard 1 by 2 and you can simplify. The answer is going to be 8 by 17 is the answer. 8 by 17 is the answer. Next. That's all. So, it is a simple paper, right? Thank you.